Good morning. As you can probably guess by me wearing a different headpiece today, then it's not Monday anymore. I'll still include the footage I took for the Monday, but as I was shooting on the Monday, I was bombarded with telephone calls from work during the time when I was out. So by the time that I got back home again, then there wasn't much material in terms of putting out a episode for the Monday. So I'm gonna put that in the beginning of this video and then continue on with the Tuesday vlog instead. It is, however, a very good day for a couple of reasons. So yesterday there were a lot of announcements in terms of our team and who will be replacing whom. So we'll get a new manager, expected new manager I would say, coming from India and starting by the start of this year. So what does that mean? Will we be able to have our old manager supporting us up to this point? That remains to be a little bit unclear. Or will we be a self-governing body? I doubt that will be the case, but seeing as we are very close to being self-governing already, then I wouldn't rule that option out. And then the second announcement was who would be the new replacement for a team member, which has been finally settled to be the person that I mentioned before. And kind of excited of this announcement because there's there's plenty of good qualities about this guy that I hope will bring some benefit into our team. It will be for sure a lot of training that needs to be done and a lot of alignment of processes most likely, but it's all as it should be, I guess. And let's just hope that everybody will be able to cope through this time during his onboarding. He is expected to start then at the beginning of November. So that's a little bit less than 1 month from now. Let's hope it works out. Another thing that I was quite excited about reading was that he's actually gay. So what I mean with that is that will bring a good diversity into our team that we haven't really had before, not to my knowledge at least. So good that the company is keeping a wide open approach on this, looking for people's qualities instead of looking on the side about other personal matters that really shouldn't be a question in terms of a hiring process. So good on the company for doing that. And we get another kickback sacrifice in the forest. It's a shame, really. Yesterday I also took the decision to announce both to myself as a kind of decision, but also to the team that I would move over to the new stowage program that we were using for several reasons. Part of it is I become more accustomed to using it, and I found ways that I can use it equally in terms of comparing it to the old program or the other program that we are using. There are still the issues of data quality, speed, but those are the things that at least for data quality I can work on it. For speed, maybe not so much then, but this is where the more knowledge I can gain and the more experience I can gain by using the software, hopefully I can make grounds meet ends, you can say. Will it ever be on par with speed? Probably not, and that is just a personal acknowledgement that you would have to make with yourself. And how will that then transpire into a working day where you have a lot of layouts? I don't know yet, I have to say, but unless I take the decision and I try to make it happen, then I'm never going to be able to find out until it may be too late, you can say. At least the decision to actually use this software has been decided by the upper management for some time now, and it's not going to be moving away. We have tried to push it a long time to have it delayed for us to implement it, but it's just pushing the needle closer to the inevitable, you can say, as time goes by, that we will eventually go over. And it's just a matter of, do I do that step now or do I do it later? I think that the experience that I can gain from doing it now will be much higher, and also the confusion of trying to use two softwares at the same time for myself would cease to exist to some extent. So there's a lot of thought process behind it, but I hope it's the right decision to make at this point in time. I don't know if you can see, but over there in the water there is a fire extinguisher just lying in the water, floating. I'll see if I can fish that one out later on, because I don't think it is appropriate to have inside of the ponds at this given time. Mission successful. Some water has started to pour down now all the way, but I think that is more the case of that whatever holes that were there in the foundation before has now been completely clogged with debris like leaves and so on, so that cannot pour as much through. But definitely you can see it's still trying to have some more water coming down there, and then whatever spills over goes down the natural way down into the stream. Later today I'm gonna have one more examination in terms of if I could possibly have some migraine issue. It's gonna start in a few hours time from now. But before that, right now I'm really looking forward to just be heading back home. I put on a kettle of coffee and it should be ready to be digested once I get back home. And I'm really looking forward to that. So, if nothing else, then talk to you again tomorrow. Bye bye.